points. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. One receiver to the left is Cooper. They go play action here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's second down. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr rolling to his right. It's caught by Clive Walford. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
On first down, Murray. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On play action, now Carr. And he whips that one incomplete there. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll buy some time right. And that's complete to Walford. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Michael Rivera, 38 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. For Jeremy Hill, with the season in the rearview mirror, finished just below 1,000 yards. I think 18th in the league in rushing. And his 2 100-yard games both came against Cleveland, I believe.
Yeah, if he could play Cleveland each and every week, he would have been well over 1,000 yards. So the thing about Jeremy Hill and the Cincinnati Bengals offense, you think of them as a run-first team. So to me, his 889 yards, disappointing, because I would have thought that that would be a higher number and an increased production from him. He's looking to do that in 2017.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets it. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. And Dalton hands to Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. From midfield here, Dalton. in time. All kinds of time. He sets to fire deep. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
He completes it to Boyd. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second and 10. Dalton once more. And his throw is incomplete.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, balls out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Dalton with a first and 10. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Another look for Dalton on second and 10. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I think in a lot of ways, Tyler Eifert is happy to wave bye-bye to 2016 because of the injury issues. Got hurt in the Pro Bowl, missed the first 6 games of the season, and then couldn't finish the year with another back injury.
Yeah, and the one that hurt, that Pro Bowl injury, supposed to be such an award for the great year he had a season ago, and just never really got things going this year, did he?
Such a difficult matchup, especially in the red zone. Look for a big bounce back in 2017. Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And, Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing now is Carr, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing his Carr on third down. He finds Roberts complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. One receiver to the left is Cooper. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side to the tight end Walford. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we First and 10. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
It's a gain of 7, and they're going to have a third down. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They run. It's Hill. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Now Carr. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Now Carr. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be fielded at the 6. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
To throw is Carr. Brought in by Walford, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And as the fourth quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
Back to throw, Carr. And Roberts with it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Murray the lone setback. Now Carr. A right side catch by Crabtree. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Now Carr with a give to Murray. Ooh, with a juke. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring?
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Perry Riley. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one